Got a $1.2 million budget for a home in San Diego in 2026? That's fantastic, but that money could get your dream home or lock you into a huge mistake. Too many buyers fall for a city's vibe only to find out they gave up a huge investment opportunity, or the other way around. Today, I'm going to be putting San Marcos, Escondido, and Vista head to head to see where your $1.2 million really goes the furthest. By the end, you're going to know exactly where to get the best bang for your buck. And I think one of these is going to surprise you. My name is Tristan Campanella, and as a local real estate agent here in San Diego, especially North County, I'm in the trenches with buyers every single day. And the biggest question I get, the one that literally keeps people up at night, is how do I find a home I love in a great community that's also a smart financial move? It's the classic real estate triangle: lifestyle, budget, and investment. If one of these is off, the whole thing can feel shaky. So this video is your framework. We're taking 3 of the most popular cities in inland North County and giving them the same $1.2 million budget and breaking down what that actually buys you. And I'm not just talking about square footage, I'm talking about what your life will look like: your commute, your weekends, your community, and the financial future that you are trying to build. Okay, to make this fair, we're going to score each city on 3 key things. This is our official scorecard. First, what $1.2 million actually buys you. We're gonna go beyond Zillow estimates, and we're gonna look at the median home price to see if $1.2 million makes you a top bidder or just gets you in the door. Are you getting a premium best-in-class property or just a standard home for the area? Second, the lifestyle. This is all about what it actually feels like to live there. What's the personality of the city? We're gonna talk about the community, the schools, things to do, and any commutes that might get in the way. Is it a quiet suburb, perfect for families, a growing and vibrant hub, or a better look for investors finding value? And third, future investments potentials. Your home probably is the biggest asset you're ever gonna own. So we're gonna look at appreciation, the trends, the strength of the rental market, what's driving the local economy, and see which city has the best shot of growing your wealth long-term. And at the end, we're gonna crown a winner for all different kinds of buyers. Round 1, San Marcos. This is where my kids actually went to high school. This is known as the Valley of Discovery. San Marcos has blown up, especially since I lived there in recent years, a ton. A lot around Cal State San Marcos, and that gives the area a little bit of a young vibe. But most of San Marcos is actually master planned communities: San Elijo, Lake San Marcos, known for desirable schools and clean, modern suburban feels. What does $1.2 million get you there in 2026? You can definitely find a lot more higher. But if you're comfortable shopping in the median, it puts you in a pretty strong position at $1.2 million. You're looking at usually around a single family home between 2,200 and 2,400 square feet, probably in a well-kept community like Santa Fe Hills, or maybe you'll have to go to a townhome. But to get into San Elijo Hills, you're gonna need closer to 1.5. Tons of community perks like parks, trails, the lakes. But the flip side is there's not a ton of unique character because most of these neighborhoods are tract homes and they are being built with smaller yards. The lifestyle is incredibly family friendly, and the school district is a huge draw for families because it's consistently ranked in top 5 in San Diego area. You've got parks everywhere, in fact, 290 acres of them. You have tons of hiking. You have some great restaurants like Amalfi. You have some newer development areas like North City that is building some mixed use with some urban style walk around. The trade-off for all this clean, organized living is San Marcos can feel a bit uniform. It's less about the historic charm and more about the modern convenience. The main complaint you're going to hear from residents is about the traffic on the 78 corridor, which is going to apply for all of these cities. Now, the weather is a huge part when we're looking at these 3 cities. San Marcos is in between Vista and Escondido, and so you're going to have it slightly warmer than Vista, and definitely not as warm as Escondido, usually about 5 degrees. But that 5 degrees on both ways can make it feel a lot different. So a lot of people who don't want to give up that really temperate climate have a harder time moving to San Marcos. If that's a big deal, you're going to want to think about that before you look at Escondido. From an investment point of view, San Marcos is a story of stability. The strong school and the university create a very reliable demand for housing. The average rent for a 3-bedroom home is around $3,500, which offers a steady income opportunity for landlords, especially with students and families looking into an investment play. Prices can even go up to $5,000, so just depends on the house, okay? This is really about buying a solid asset in a high demand area that people want to consistently live in and continues to grow. Round 2, Escondido. Next, we're gonna head a little bit east to Escondido. This is one of San Diego's oldest cities. The Hidden Valley, where I actually live now, has a totally different vibe than San Marcos. It's a large, diverse city that feels like a real hub for the inland region. What does $1.2 million get you in Escondido? This is where it gets a little interesting. The median home price in Escondido is a little bit lower, right around $950,000. So your $1.2 million budget is gonna get you a lot more. You're not just in the game, but you're a powerhouse. You're shopping at the top end of the market here. For that price, you're looking at premium homes. 2,500 square feet plus, much bigger lots, most likely a pool, and often in really nice neighborhoods like Hidden Meadows or near the Lake Hodges. Unlike San Marcos, where you get a similar model to your neighbor, these homes here in Escondido tend to be a little bit more diverse, unique, custom, and renovated properties. You're definitely gonna get more space for your money, which is why we moved here. But be warned, Escondido is a city of micro markets. Some areas are going to be very different than other areas, and it's very important to understand that. A lifestyle in Escondido has a ton of character. You've got a historic downtown that's growing all the time. It's got cool, eclectic shops, art galleries, and a food scene, and it's really taking off. It has some cultural spots like the California Center for the Arts, the San Diego Zoo, Safari Park, and plus the local awesome Kit Carson Park, plus Lake Hodges, one of my favorite places. So from an investment standpoint, Escondido has serious projection of growth and continued annual appreciation of around 2.5% to 4% through 2026. But the rental market here is where it really shines for an investor. And in 3-bedroom home, rents for about the same that it would rent in San Marcos, believe it or not, because people get a nicer home oftentimes here. Now, the trade-off, while some see it as a bedroom community for San Diego's job centers, the commute to the Sorrento Valley Biotech Hub is actually not as bad because you get right on the 15 and you can get the fast pass. Versus coming from San Marcos, that can be a bit of a challenge. This is a great area for families looking to get a better priced house with more space instead of paying the coastal prices. Now let's talk weather again, because it is definitely hotter here. We definitely need air conditioning, and a pool, I would say, is a must. Round 3, Vista. So our final city is Vista, which some call the hidden gem of North County. It's really centrally located, just east of Oceanside, and offers a cool mix of affordability, diversity, and laid-back lifestyle that's been getting a lot of buzz lately. It's not as polished as San Marcos, but it offers a ton of variety and value. Let's see what 1.2 million does in Vista. So get ready to have your money stretched, not quite as far as Escondido, but actually more than San Marcos. Your average price point there is around $950,000, again, maybe a little bit higher. This gives you some awesome flexibility, and you can buy a premium, spacious, single-family remodeled home. And you can get in Shadow Ridge, which is a master plan community with golf courses, big lots, and there's a huge differentiator for Vista that you could use that $1.2 million to become a real investor. The housing here can be very diverse with single-family homes, duplexes, small apartment buildings. Your budget could potentially let you buy a primary home and a separate income-producing ADU on it as well, because Vista has a lot of those. That's a lot tougher to pull off in San Marcos. Now, lifestyle-wise, Vista's vibe is eclectic, down to earth. The downtown village area has seen a huge revitalization and is now a hot spot for craft breweries, new restaurants, and entertainment. The Moonlight Amphitheater is awesome. It's one of the city's biggest draws. You can see musicals and all kinds of things there. If you love golf, you have Shadow Ridge. And if you love all of the foodie and eclectic stuff, definitely walk around the downtown. Vista has some of its infrastructure feels a little bit older. It's not being known for being super walkable, right? It's kind of spread out. For investment, Vista is the definition of a value play. The lower entry cost combined with the average rent, about the same, probably a little bit less than San Marcos, gets great on cash flow. Its location right on the 78 corridor and pretty close to the coast really helps a lot of people who need to take the 5 or want to go to Carlsbad. Let's talk about the weather. I believe that Vista has the best weather in all of San Diego because you're just far enough inland that you're going to avoid the fog, and you get the beautiful sunshine, but you get this temperate 75 degrees, doesn't get very hot all the time, all year round. All right, let's wrap this up and declare a winner. But in real estate, the best city really depends on who's asking. So I'm actually gonna name a winner for 3 different types of buyers. For the buyer whose top priorities are turnkey lifestyle and top tier schools, the winner has to be San Marcos. If your main goal is getting your kids into a great school district and you want a modern, reliable, master plan community where you don't have to think about a lot of renovations, San Marcos is your champion. Now it has lots of different areas, so you're gonna wanna watch some of my San Marcos videos so you can understand a little bit more about that. This is where I would go for my families looking for turnkey. Escondido, the numbers are compelling. We ended up moving there for more space after we were done with San Marcos because we know that this community is growing and there is a ton more equity to be had. So building wealth over the long haul is a great play here in Escondido. Plus, you can find a lot of places that will allow you to place an ADU on your property or even come with an ADU for extra rental income. All right, now Vista is really great for people who want to be near the coast but can't quite afford those coastal lifestyle. It has a lot of diversity, so you can get bigger properties like you can in Escondido, or you can get the more master plan communities in Shadow Ridge. They are a little bit older, not all will be as renovated, and definitely the town does not feel as together as San Marcos does. So that's something to consider. Also, you have to double check the schools when you're thinking about moving to Vista. Some areas are great, some areas are up and coming. So San Marcos, Escondido, or Vista, it all comes down to what you value most and what you need in your next lifestyle decision. Long-term investment, pure hard-nosed value, as you can see. That same $1.2 million budget can get you 3 very different outcomes just miles apart. This is a huge decision, and the right answer depends on your personal needs and financial goals. So if you're trying to figure out which of these communities is the right fit for you, my team and I are here to help you. And this is what I do all day, every day. I take people to see homes. I take them to see the areas. I love helping people. People call and text me all the time about making smart moves here in San Diego. My contact information is below, plus some information about each city, and grab a relocation guide as well. I'd be honored to help you find your next spot in the San Diego area.